Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing Inner Worlds. It's a brand new mod pack. It's still in beta, but my friend Asher said, hey, could you take a look at it and let me know what you think? And I said, sure. So one of the first things I do with any mod pack as I'm loading it up is I take a look at the mods itself. And there's several in them that jumped into mind as I was looking at them. First, alphabetically, aquaculture is in the pack. So if you enjoy fishing as much as I enjoy fishing, then you'll enjoy aquaculture. Although sometimes I go, there's too many fish. But I love the Neptunium tools and armor. That's always cool. Cooking for blockheads, I'm a big fan. I love that. It also has a Croptopia and the Pam's Harvest Craft, and you'll want those because the more diverse food you have, the better results you get. You get little buffs as you diversify your food, and you will need to worry about just food saturation as well as water, because thirst is the thing in the pack. So you got to balance both of those. Create is in the pack, and I'm enjoying Create more and more as I play it, and I enjoy that. Light level overlay is in the pack, which is my #1 favorite light level mod. I do tweak it so that it gives me numbers instead of letters, and I also check the value where it switches from red X's to yellow X's from 7 to -1, because this is a 1.20 pack, and so light level 0 is where the mods start spawning. Anyway, looter is in the pack, which if you've got a multiplayer pack, and this one is, you really want to play with friends because it makes life easier. The benefit of that is every treasure chest you find, everybody can loot it, which is fantastic because it means that a brand new person on the server is not at a disadvantage to somebody that's already gone out and explored everything. They haven't looted everything and stolen it all away. One thing you need to watch out for, you need a flint tool at least to be able to chop down trees. You can't just punch them with your hand, but a flint and a stick is all you need to make that. So super easy. If you love bees, Productive Bees is in the pack. If you don't love bees, Productive Bees is in the pack. Serene Seasons is in the pack, and I have a love-hate. I love the way it changes the biomes. I love how it changes the leaf colors, and I just don't like it in the middle of winter. It freezes my crop fields. So that source water block you have in the middle of a crop, it gets frozen quite often, and I don't like that, but that's okay. Simple Gear is in the pack. Simple storage network along with storage drawers, those are super nice. I do really like sophisticated backpacks, and not to make it the very last, but it happens to be alphabetically, Supreme Mining Dimensions is in the pack, which is also a mod by Azure, and that's something that gives you a bunch of other dimensions to visit, and I like it a lot. Now, whenever I start a new mod pack, I always go into play alone and I set up a brand new world, and mainly it's so that I can go into the options and I can change all my controls. Keybinds, auto jump is automatically off, which I think is fantastic. Yay for that mod. Keybinds, I go through and I turn off pretty much everything. That's not something I'm going to start from the get-go with. Video settings, under general, pretty much I always turn my brightness up to 100. The GUI scale I set to 3 so that you can see it, and then it's not too big for me. If I started it as with the default, you'd have a very hard time seeing anything. Other stuff I do as far as quality, I turn off the weather. No, clouds I definitely turn off. The leaves, they were on fast, and I changed them to fancy so that they are slightly translucent, transparent as opposed to solid blocks. I like it a little bit better. If my performance gets too bad, I'll change that. One of these was showing FPS. Yeah, I turned that off. I don't need to see that on the things. Just tweak a few performance-y sort of things to make life good. I always go in and grab my faithful 32 mod pack, not pack, but resource pack, because I like the improvement of the textures, but most especially the fonts here, so I can see things well. So those things I tweak in there. There was one other control that drove me nuts. Voice. Yeah, hide voice chat icons. I bound that from the default to the grave key, just because I don't need to see the little mic thing in the corner. right now I'm the only one on the server. And speaking of server, you can play with friends. He does have a SMP server up that you can jump onto, and I would definitely suggest trying this with a friend. He tells me it's extra hard, so let's give this a go. Well, looks like Azure is making a structure there at spawn, and I'm way up here in the trees. Let's get down without taking too much damage because I'm squishy and soft. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, and I'll take the egg. Thank you very much. One of the mods in the pack will make these. Let's see. Ooh, Mana and Artifice. One of the mods in the pack will. Ooh. I keep getting distracted, as you can tell. Will make these chickens drop feathers too, which I think is an excellent idea. There's some fat bees around. I'm just glad it's morning because running screaming through the night is not so good. Oh, hey, there's food over here. Let's grab some food and gooseberries. Now I have food. The pack also has thirst. So above my hunger, there are some droplets, and that's my thirst bar. And I need to keep heading west, it appears, to get away from spawn. And so far, I haven't seen any flint, which is bad, because I can't chop down anything unless I get. Oh no, that's one of those peoples. I'm assuming they're nice. Hoping they're nice. Gonna pretend they're nice. Down. But I did mention, that I was needing to get some flint, and he was saying that in the quest book there are some options if you can't find any gravel, and there's some water, so I might be able to find some gravel. That's a bee. I'll leave that bee alone. You are cashew. No, bananas. Ooh, yum. Hello, the different types of birds. All right, let's get a couple of those. That's all dirt. That's clay. I'm not seeing any gravel in here. Of course not. Oh, well, we got some fish. Here's some gravel. Get like oh, why am I using my freaking sword and taking durability on that? That's a good question. All right, let's move a lot of these things off. Oh, I do have some flint. Come back here. Gravel. That's a bird. All right. And I'm gonna have to get some sticks, which... Okay, let's take a look. Sticks. Recipes. Oh, I can take cattails, shrubs. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, bamboo saplings. Yes, you mentioned saplings would work. Oh, windy gardens. That's good. Oh, I will grab some sugar cane because that's always handy. Yes, yep. All right. Let's see. Hit E, go to quests, gather flint. Ooh, I need some more flint. Oh, it wants 5 flint. All right. Get some sticks. Observe your body temperature. Quest. Make sure to iron golems much more. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, just read a bunch of those things. I need to make... I've got the flint on me. Or I've got the gravel on me. Whoop. Don't click that with a... that's not what I wanted to do either. I need to stop randomly messing with stuff. Off. All right. Onward. This is what I'm looking for, a flint tool. Just a bit of flint and a bit of stick, and I got a stick and 2 oak saplings by chopping all the leaves off of this tree. I figured it was far enough away. Hello, honeybee. I'm trying not to do anything there to you. But I do want to make a tool. Oh, hey, I got boots. Because now I should be able to chop down these logs. I tried chopping the bottom log off of here, and it didn't work. Once I broke it, it replaced itself. So no, you can't do that. But now I can get some logs. That's very nice. That opens up some life. I want to get the stuff off of my inbar, and I want to get some more foods. Yep, that's good enough. Onward. Oh, looks like I'm coming to the end of this little peninsula. I'm gonna move over to this side of the water. Okay, not gonna lie, but those little guys are annoying. As annoying as all get out. There we go. Get some food in me. Hit R. I used my wooden sword. That was not bad, but hitting R to get into combat mode was much more effective, it seemed like, but shorter range. Anyway, I gotta eat more food. You know, this is kind of a nice little clear area over here. So I'm thinking, yeah, this may work. Yep, I'm gonna claim a couple chunks over here and set up a quick little house. I played about 3.5 hours. Much of it was just me AFKing last night in my little shelter. That's grown over time. Plus, I've grabbed some trees here that I need to harvest real quick. And there's been lots of deaths. I've had 24 deaths. In fact, if I take a look at the map and I zoom in, lots of deaths. And that's because as soon as I killed things, I reappeared right back here. Which I don't get why, but I'm happy because it meant I didn't have to run all the way from spawn, which is okay. Anyway, so one of the things that I need to do is get out of the rain, but other is I need to go ahead and harvest a lot more wood because this is too exposed. Even yes, there's a slime got to be right below me, which is very annoying. But I need, yeah, let's grab this tool out. Hey, Satirus, you get out of here. Oh well. The harpies are the worst. They are hard-hitting, and they seem to come in packs. And so that's what's been killing me the most is harpies. But I've been having fun. One of the things that definitely is worth calling out, make yourself a campfire as soon as possible, as well as a shelter, and that will definitely help you out. It'll help you out a lot. I have 2 or 3 deaths to cold because I didn't have access to a fire yet. And in the middle of the night, you get really cold and you die. You freeze to death. It's, you know, it's not fun, but it's what happens. It's been about almost 7 hours in the pack, and I've got myself a much better base. The other thing that I've done is, oh, you can also see it's turning autumn here. The other thing that I've done is I threw down a lot more torches, scattered them around so that I don't get nearly as many mob spawning at night. So that's always very good. I did find a couple loot chests up in those ruins, and so I looted them, which is very cool. Yeah, this is very much a work in progress. I do have a roof over my head. I don't have a door, so I broke that down. This is so that I can look out and see what's out there. This stops all of the mobs except for the stupid manticoras, which give you kind of a nausea effect, which is really annoying. But that's a quick, easy window with not having, I haven't found any sand whatsoever. You can see there's some cold, ice going over there. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Let me get this back onto my my taskbar because, oh, I can't. You're just annoying. Okay, one of the things that's super great is finding this red grape bush because it's providing for me a lot more water than a lot of the other food. So I'm super happy about that. Plus I can grow them pretty fast around here. So that's what I've been mainly using for food. You can see my very haphazard building that I set up initially just because I needed space. I started up with a tower and I was going to build up high, and then I realized, no, that's more of a pain because every time I went up high, all the mobs that were far around, especially harpies, would come running in. Here, let me stand next to the fire. Oh, yeah, see, I got a nice little gold, dot there in the side that's saying it's nice and warm. You back up a little bit, and it's get cold over here. So, yeah, the temperature is a thing. Thirst is definitely a thing. I have spiraled down and dug out a bunch of stuff to get me some stone so I could smelt it so I could have a better patterned roof. Oh, I didn't realize that this actually, I should have brought it in one more just so that I'd have a barrier, not a barrier, but a border of stone around here, but no matter. What I did do, the reason why I set this up as I did, let's break out and come out here, just for fun, I've got lights out here. I went 4 high, which I like. At least 3. 4's not bad. 5's not bad for a good beginning floor. Anyway, had some birch. Managed to get a little bit of birch just for a little different, because I don't have any spruce or dark oak, and I love those. Super flat, which is really boring, which is why I wanted to do this over here. But the main thing is having these steps here. They're not just for looks, they're also very functional for spiders, because spiders, if they come up, they'll get knocked back down. That's also why I have the lip over the top. That prevents spiders from coming down, except spiders would just kind of climb up there and stay, and that's still an issue. I think I may get another set of stairs and put it right there, because then spiders can't go anywhere. They're slightly more than 2 wide, or I may just be drunk. But anyway, just I don't think they can wedge themselves right here. They might. If they do, then I would just do every others. Anyway, the idea was to just stop spiders because they're annoying as all get out. And I don't know what other spider-like mobs are around here. I've seen trolls. I've seen we've got these centaurs, and there's minotaurs that I've seen. Harpies are a pain in the butt because they're really fast, and then when you beat up on them, they run away, which is very annoying. But anyway, so I've been doing this here. Let's stand next to the fire again. It's definitely getting colder because it's only the neutral as opposed to the really warm, and the fire's right there. It should be much warmer anyway. The pack is fun. It is definitely something that you want to have your friends around to help you up with this. If you have friends and if they want to play, it is possible to play this. I've been playing this solo. I just had to set myself up a base really fast. Build yourself a quick little house out of whatever materials you've got. Someplace that you can sleep, getting the string either from sheep or from string bushes, string trees, or if you find something like jute or flax, you can grow that up into string. You need 12 of those to make 3 wool to make yourself a bed. That's super important because then you can sleep the night around, because the mobs come out like crazy at night. But that's okay. Check, watch your thirst, watch your cold. And I haven't had a spot where I've been too hot, but it could happen if I'm too close to that fire during the middle of summer. It can get too hot for me, but it is fun. I just barely tapped the beginning of this. Just done a little bit of mining down below. One thing I do need to do is raise up at least 5 blocks up and put up there my lightning rod that I made, because this is a wooden structure. I don't want lightning to hit and cause it to burn down, because that would be bad. So, but the copper was super easy to get. 3 ingots to make the lightning rod. Now you're protected. Just make sure that you have at least 4 blocks, and then you put your lightning rod on top, because the lightning does strike below the lightning rod a little bit, just a little bit. Enough to turn your villagers into witches if you have them too close to the roof in the lightning rod. Ask me how I know. Not in this pack though. Anyway, it's a fun pack. I think you will definitely enjoy it. And one of the things I haven't done at all is explore any of the additional dimensions. I've done so in a previous pack, a Kabbalah block, and there's some fun dimensions in there. Azure has done a lot of work to tweak them some more, and I do like them. I think more people should have the Simply Mining dimensions, because they bring some fun to any pack, especially a Skyblock, because now you have dimensions with, say, deep dark caverns, and you can fight the warden. So many wardens. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here, playing on the Inner Worlds mod pack, and it's fun, and you should give it a check too. It's available on CurseForge, and I'll link down in the down below for you to enjoy, and tell Azure I said hi. And thanks for watching.